this is basically like a summary of our entire course. And the course, it covers this picture, and then each lecture that we would have later dives in some of the parts of the picture in more details. Yeah, they will not come in order, like left to right or right to left. And this is because I want to give you the tools to design and build data visualizations as quick as possible. So what does this show? This shows the flow of the data, how it goes from being collected and from like any process that we are interested in to through some of these steps and stages to finally ending up helping a user. Did you see or read Lord of the Rings? Is it like, I don't know, like your age, my age, a little bit different. So in my generation, this was like the big thing. So that's why I'm like trying to reference the memes from there. But it may be not relevant for you, I don't know. Anyway, so the story is like this guy has a ring and he needs to destroy the ring. And it can only be destroyed if he comes to this mountain volcano and dump it into the mountain, into lava. That's the only way he can destroy it, and the whole story is like him trying to do that and having an epic adventure to solve this very specific problem. Yeah, so we have a user here, and the goal is to destroy this, and so he thinks of the ring and he thinks how he would destroy the ring. Then he can plan the tasks that would help him to achieve that very specific goal that he has. So the tasks would be like navigate to this mountain and dump the ring. Yeah, so all of that happening in a context. So the context could be like, you know, dark and there is a lot of smoke. And maybe like the phone is dying, so you have no battery there. So all of that needs to be like put into considerations of how we can help him like solve the goal and achieve the goal and perform the tasks that he needs to do. Yeah. So bringing up the example from yesterday. So we would help this user to do these actions by giving him a map. A map to navigate to the mountain, and let's say he has this digital map on the phone like we had yesterday, and the map shows a way to navigation to Mordor. So then he would go, and first he would see the specific view of that map. Yeah, he would see how it's zoomed, or how it's rotated, or how it's like maybe tilted. I've seen yesterday some of you were tilting the map. So those would be the specific views for the visual representation that he would have in his hands. And he would change those by performing view transformations. So he look at the map and he's like, okay, does it show me how to navigate? Does it show me where I want to go? So he asks that question through this like evaluation thing, yeah? And he goes, let's say, no, I need to like zoom in, I need to move the map around. And he goes in there and changes the views. Okay, now it shows me where to go. Now I can go. And then it changes again. Now I can do that and I go. And this loop is like the shortest one. The shortest loop is to change the view transformation. But then if that still doesn't satisfy his task, maybe he doesn't like the map. And he doesn't like, the map is like so hard to use. I would rather have like turn-by-turn navigation. So I would have instructions like, okay, go there, turn left, and then turn right, and then so on. So then he sees that the visual structure of a map doesn't satisfy his needs. Okay, then he goes deeper, and he takes a longer line to change the visual structure from a map to turn-by-turn navigation. Yeah, then he can change that. It's harder, and like from our standpoint as like designers of software, designers of data visualization, that's harder because now we have to like do like more code or like write more or like produce more of the visual structures to offer the users to choose from, like change from line chart to bar chart or to something else. Yeah, and then he tries that, and he discovers that, well, maybe the data isn't really relevant, because it now shows me I only have like maps and data for Gondor or like for Mirkwood, yeah, so the other parts of Middle-earth, but I don't have data for Mordor. Then he would have to go in there and do like different data transformation. Then he would need to download a different map, like perform different kind of filtering, so that that would change the actual data tables. So all the rows in the data set become filtered differently, and then he's like, okay, now I have the correct map, maybe, or maybe not. And then he may go and do like this line, and then he may still discover, oh, this still doesn't give me the correct map. Dang it! Then I need to like go and collect the data myself. That's the hardest, right? So then he would have to like go and record all the tracks and like, okay, the path here. Oh, it's blocking the path. Oh, there's a bunch of orcs here, like an orc village. Okay, I put that on the map. So then he does that data collection. He has to collect the raw data, and that's like the hardest. Yeah. So we see how the user gets like more and more involved into the production of the piece of the software or the artifact that shows the data graphic. But the easiest is, of course, the view transformations, or the easiest is just to look at thing at, okay, this now solves my task. All of that also happening in the context. So we have to think like where and how our, be it software or paper visualization or whatever, in which context it's being used. Is it used on the screen like this? It's one discussion, you know. Is it used as a poster on the wall? It's a different discussion. Is it like a foldable paper map? It's a third, you know, conversation, yeah? But if it's, it has to run on the phone, then, okay, what is like vertical layout, where we place the controls for it? Like, is it touch sensitive? Okay, we get the touch events to respond, like zoom and rotate and all that. Yeah? And then maybe it needs to have a dark mode, because like everything is dark and he wants to stay hidden. And maybe it needs to like be very conservative to battery life, so it doesn't eat the battery. He has like a small power bank with him, but maybe not a large one. Yeah, so this is our entire course. I will reference this picture many times throughout the lectures. And I will say, okay, now we dive here, now we dive there. So how to collect the data, how to do data transformations, how to do visual mappings, and so on, yeah? Hey, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you want to see free lectures from my courses on data visualization. Also, I do have a consultancy company where I help to design and build data graphics. Visit enchart.me. If you need any help, let's reveal and heal the world with data. Thank you.